Good day, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about our creation for the Institute. We're going to be mentioning a lot of information and keep up.
To sum up, our globalization plan will really decide whether our institute TNCs will succeed or fail, because it includes many things like marketing plans and communications. And if we had a perfect marketing plan, we will hopefully be among the brand names. And the communications, we will communicate with our customers throughout TVs, phone calls, and websites, and even face to face. That's why we are expected to be famous and popular and successful.
Transportation. So transportation is very important because it enables communication, trades, and a lot of forms of exchange between people. It's also very important as it plays a very important role in the economic growth and globalization. A lot of people know that globalization is very important to our institute. So transportation can be a problem sometimes because transportation is one of the main resources for pollution, and it also uses a large part of the land. So for sure our institute won't let that happen. But as we previously mentioned, our institute will be all over the world. So we're going to be transporting goods from a place to a place a lot, and it can take long distance. After thinking a lot about it, we needed something that is safe for the environment, that does not cause pollution, and if it does, we need a solution for it. So we need to make sure that that happen, and we need to make sure that it's also a way of transportation for long distance. And we also need to make sure that it's not that expensive, a cheap way of transportation. So after a lot of thinking and a lot of research, we decided to use ships as water transportation. But many people will argue because we all know that ships can cause oil spills. However, we thought about that and we understood that there are many ways to help that, like soaking up the oil or scooping the oil up. So there are many ways that we can make sure that they don't cause pollution for the water in the sea. So thank you so much, and our institute will always make sure that we do the safest thing for the environment.
So, for our TNC, we have decided that we want to put our offices in developed countries, as people trust these countries, so we're going to have a good reputation. They're all over the world, these countries, so it's going to be easy to branch out from one office to another to another. As also these developed countries, they're in the center of the world, so everyone knows where they are. We decided to have 3 offices. One in America, as it's in Canada and Mexico. One in the UK, as it's in Europe. And one in Japan, as it's Asia and it's near Africa. So our advertising plan for all of these offices are that we're gonna advertise on TV and everything, but also we're gonna do deals with small companies to be their TNCs and transport their goods around the world. And this way we're gonna grow more and more into our reputation until we take on bigger companies. The second thing is that we're gonna try to get recommendations from a lot of businesses so people would trust us and make sure we're trusted source. And next thing we're gonna do is that the offices are not gonna have a lot of people, so that we do not pay a lot of salaries. We only need 15 workers in each office and 25 delivery people. The more we grow, the more people we're gonna need. However, this is our starting point. We have, of course, a team of doctors in each office in case something went wrong with the heart transplant or anything, and we take our heart transplant from very trusted companies. So, we decided to put offices in developed countries. The marketing strategy is amazing. As also one very important point is that we're saying everything we do, so that way you're gonna be trusting us. Think that our developed ideas and offices are in a great place. Thank you.
Communications is what will really control our institute. As on social media and with the same quality expected. We are going to have hotlines and websites as well for you to communicate with us, ask any questions or have any concerns. We're available 24/7 for you to come and book your place.
Developing countries. Well, from the word developing, it means that these countries are trying their best to be one of the most developed countries, and our institute will offer that. These developing countries, they will play an important role as our factories and small offices are located there.
As we all know, our factories are all over the world, which will increase their income and also their ways of living. Many people who didn't work, they are now working in our factories. As we all know, the factories, they produce air pollution. And this air pollution, they may result in lung cancer and other diseases. So we helped in it by adding a filter on the factories, which will destroy the toxic gases, as they will destroy these pollutants before they enter the air. Our factories provide product with exquisite quality with low costs, and the developing countries that our factories are in, like Egypt, South Africa, South Korea, Bangladesh, Kenya, Malaysia, Maldives, Turkey, Brazil, China, yes, even China, it's a developing country. They all help us in providing the most educated doctors, which will help us in providing the most beneficial artificial heart.